Ronan instantly recognized the typical cult robe and the crazed look on her face. Just by looking at Gust's face, our boy could tell that this woman is the one responsible for the massacre. Yuria asked Ronan and Shelifin if they were the ones who destroyed her precious leopard, Pyadori. She said that she was quite sad about it. She told the boys that she had to use a lot of materials to build Pyadori. The moment she said this, the ground began to crack and shake. Yuria called out to something known as Doki and told it that they need to teach the boys a lesson. Immediately she said this, something burst out of the ground. Gust, and the boys quickly jumped back. Gust grit his teeth out of anger when he saw the thing. It was the other ironclad monster that destroyed his town. Gust referred to the boys as foreigners and asked them to be careful. He said that they lost a lot of warriors to this monster. He explained to them that this monster is not as quick as the leopard, but its sheer mass gives it a terrifying destructive power. Its armor is also incredibly tough. He revealed to them that the protruding spikes behind the monster can be fired like arrows, and each one of them is coated with a deadly poison. Even the slightest touch can be fatal. Ronan moved forward when he heard this. He said that the monster is as disgusting as it looks. Due to the fact that Yuria could use the blessings, Ronan was able to deduce that she was on the level of the executives. He recalled that the people who had blessings were already strong naturally. Their blessings simply made them stronger. He knew that he only won the fights because of the arrogance and carelessness of his opponents. Our boy knew that he had to be careful with this woman, especially since the other man hadn't shown himself. Ronan was aware that they hadn't gauged their opponent's powers yet. He decided to assess the situation first. He told Yuria that the fight won't end well. He told her that he has a question for her. Our boy knew that Nebula Clagier doesn't like to stand out. He told Yuria that they went crazy this time and brought attention to themselves. With a horrifying look on his face, Ronan asked Yuria to tell him the goal of Nebula Clagier. Yuria took out her whip. She found it funny that a kid knew the name of her organization. She said that the order has really hit rock bottom. She believed that 2 executives had to step in because of the situation of the organization. Since Ronan knew a lot about them, Yuria decided to tell him about their plan. She said that she doesn't have anything to hide. She pointed at her head and asked our boy if he knows about a particular feeling. She asked him if he knows about the tiny bug buzzing in his ear just before he is about to sleep. The bug is nothing dangerous, but it is so disturbing that its existence itself is annoying. Yuria said that Dainhar was this annoying bug for someone high up in their organization. Due to this, a special order was given to them. They were asked to erase everything related to Dainhar. Gust and the boys were shocked to hear this. Yuria stood up and told them that she wants to share more details, but she doesn't know anything more than this. She said that she is not really curious about the reason why they were given the order. She revealed to them that the only reason why she hasn't completed the order is because her partner became interested in the heart. She moved down and stood on her monster. She told the boys that she is now a little curious about them. With an arrogant smile on her face, she asked Gus to be grateful. She told him that his people are only alive thanks to her partner's curiosity. Gus couldn't believe what he was hearing. Yuria said that her kind explanation is over. Immediately she said this, Doki's spikes began to spin fast. Yuria said that it is time for Doki to exact his revenge for Pyadori. The moment she said this, Doki fired his spikes at the boys. Ronan wasn't fazed by the spikes. He raised his sword and used it to block them. With a look of anger on his face, he asked the woman to tell him what she takes human life to be. Immediately he said this, Shelifin ran past him. Ronan asked him to blow everything away. Shelifin swung his sword when he heard this. He fired his sword chi at Yuria. Her monster blocked the attack and got pushed back. Yuria was impressed to see that Shelifin's attack was strong enough to push her Doki back. She told him that he won't be able to leave a scratch on her monster if this is all he can do. Immediately she said this. She saw Shelifin's sword chi turn into a massive tornado. Shelifin's tornado raised the monster up and tore it apart. Yuria was shocked to see what happened. She was amazed to see that the sword chi turned into a tornado. She realized that the tornado was compressed into the sword chi from the beginning. She couldn't believe that Shelifin destroyed her monster even though he didn't possess any blessings. She landed on the ground and told the boy that he is a lot more aggressive than he looks. She now understood how they took down Pyadori. Gust moved behind her and took out some daggers. He used the Dainhar-style throwing technique known as charging whirlwind to throw his daggers. Yuria wasn't surprised to see Gust. She told him that his attack is not bad. As the daggers got closer to her, the woman smiled and said that she has agreed not to use her blessing. The moment she said this, something around her exploded. When the dust cleared up, Gust looked up to see the woman. He was shocked to see what happened to her. Yuria landed on the ground and released a horrifying energy. Her energy was filled with a lot of darkness. Gust and Shullafin quickly took a stance when they felt her power. Yuria glared at the boys in her new red armor. With a smile on her face, she said that she wants to enjoy herself fully for the first time in a while. Ronan realized that the woman merged with her monster. Shullafin agreed with him. He said that his attack only destroyed a part of the monster's armor. Most parts of the armor actually got disassembled by Yuria in order to complete her current form. Gust turned to the boys. He asked them to be careful. He informed them that he and his comrades never saw Yuria in this form. He told them that her whip is not something they can take lightly. Immediately he said this, Yuria swung her whip at him. Gust was able to see the whip when it got really close to his eye. However, he was unable to react to the attack. Fortunately for him, Ronan pulled his hood and dragged him down. Shullafin also bent his head to dodge the attack. Gust quickly looked behind him to see the whip. The whip touched the huge rocks behind them. Each one of the rocks split apart when the whip touched them. They destroyed the ground and caused a small explosion. Gust revealed to Ronan that Yuria's whip didn't have this much speed and power even in their previous battle. Our boy realized that she was hiding her power. Yuria revealed to them that her monsters take care of the bothersome work for her, and they are also her equipment for movement that strengthen her abilities. She said that she doesn't like using the armor because its appearance isn't aesthetically pleasing. The armor is a very special thing that amplifies her power multiple times. Yuria didn't expect Ronan to be able to dodge her attack. She said that Brigia was the last person who was able to dodge her attack. She realized that Ronan was extremely talented. With a creepy smile on her face, she charged at the boys. She said that she cannot accept this. She swung her whip at them when she got close to them. The boys quickly moved back to dodge her whip. They carefully watched their movements in order to make sure that the whip doesn't touch them. While swinging her whip, Yuria called the boys lowly bastards who struggled to stay alive. She called them worms that are not worth dealing with. Ronan and the boys didn't have any issues dodging her attacks. Our boy wasn't even fazed. With a crazy look on her face, Yuria called them losers. She said that it is impossible for her to accept this situation. She could not accept the fact that her comrade took interest in someone like Ronan. She couldn't understand why the man would tell her that she might lose if she doesn't use her blessing. She felt insulted that her comrade would make such an assumption. She smiled and said that the situation isn't too bad because she received a promise in return for the insult. While laughing like a maniac, she said that someone will put in a good word for her with Lycophos, the sword of the sacred star, if she is able to subdue the boys without any blessings. She made her whip faster and referred to the boys as worms. She asked them to die for her. She told them that she wants them to become the stepping stone to her glorious promotion. Ronan focused on dodging her whip. He didn't fully understand what Yuria was babbling about, but he was able to analyze a few things. One of the things he analyzed was that this idiot is taking some kind of exam, and because of this, she is trying to subdue them without using any blessings. This means that Gust and Shullafin can attack her. Ronan knew that the idiot was looking down on them too much, and she was blinded by her own power. He understood why she was like this. She would have never considered them a real threat if she was using her blessing. Our boy believed that this was also the reason why she lacked sharpness in her technique. The moment he thought of this, he stopped running and used his sword to hit the tip of her whip. The attack pushed the tip to her. Yuria's whip moved close to her head. The whip hit her and bounced off her body. The whip hit the ground. Ronan told the woman that his suspicion was correct. He revealed to her that her technique is nothing compared to the power and speed of her attack. He told her that her technique is seriously lacking. He said that physical strength alone doesn't seem to be the only criterion for selecting an executive. With a smile on his face, he said that different types of powers must be acknowledged in the organization. While some might get acknowledged for their swordsmanship, like Brigia, others can be acknowledged for equipment production skills. Yuria placed her hand on her face. She was still in pain from taking her own attack. Our boy told her that someone like her would easily lose if she didn't have her equipment. Yuria glared at him when she heard this. He snapped his fingers and told her that they don't need to waste more time if this is all she can do. With a cocky smile on his face, Ronan told the woman that he is enough to deal with her. Yuria became angrier when she heard this. She called Ronan a bastard and released her energy. She told him that he doesn't know his place. She couldn't believe that he was looking down on her. She raised her whip and swung it at him. She told him that she will rip him apart. Our boy didn't move when he saw the whip. Instead, he allowed Sita to use his magic. Sita activated a spell known as Blood Wall. A huge wall made of blood appeared in front of our boy and blocked Yuria's whip. Yuria was shocked to see this. She recognized the vampire blood magic. She didn't understand how a human was able to use blood magic. Ronan revealed to her that it is all thanks to his partner. He told Yuria that they need to end the fight. The moment he said this, Shelefin and Gus charged at her. Yuria quickly tried to use her whip. Unfortunately for her, the vampire blood magic was wrapped around the whip, and it wasn't letting it go. The woman quickly let go of the whip. She decided to focus on defending. She assured herself that the little worms will never break the armor she made. Immediately she thought of this. Gus and Shelefin attacked her. Her armor broke apart in front of her. Yuria couldn't comprehend what was happening. She was certain that it would never break. Before she could put herself together, Ronan swung his sword at her. His attack destroyed her armor even more. Yuria spat out some blood. With a cold gaze in his eyes, Ronan reminded her that he said that she is nothing without the equipment. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 74 of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.